Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It has been such a long time, and I feel like I say this every time, but I feel like every time it gets longer and longer. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get right into it. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I do make all sorts of content, whether it's beauty to lifestyle to travel. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me video. Obviously from the title you can tell that. And I just wanted to kind of chit chat, catch up with you guys. It's been a minute because once January hit, I got the dreaded thing. I was out for literally like 2 weeks, just being completely sick the entire time. And I am a lot better. I would say I'm probably like 95% of the way better. And now we're in February. The only thing I have now is a lingering cough, so sometimes I'll cough. So if I do cough in the video, I do apologize. I'll try to like edit that out. But there are moments where I do start coughing. It's getting better as time is going on, but that's still kind of like there. Anyways, so that is where I've been. Of course, the holidays were here. So much fun. I've done some vlog for you guys for Christmas, and then New Year's came. I celebrated with a friend, which was a lot of fun. And then I got sick, and that's literally all it has been. Like, I was out of work for a while, just being sick and trying to recover. And then I finally went back to work, and I feel literally like February is January for me. I feel like it's just the start of the year because I just had been sick for so long, and I haven't made content. I just have not been feeling motivated, but it's been a minute and I really wanted to do this. So tonight I'm actually going out for the first time in 2022, like going out in the town or whatever. And I figured, why not just like, let's do a get ready with me. My makeup routine has been very, very easy these days ever since COVID. Like, I wasn't wearing makeup obviously, and then when I went to work, I just literally do the bare minimum. Whereas before I would do like a full face, not like, you know, full coverage or anything, but I would just go all out with doing eyeshadow and all that stuff. And now I'm just like, nope, nope. And it's awesome too because it takes me less time to get ready. I've already moisturized my face. I'm just putting a little bit of primer on the eyes. When I get ready, I like to put, why is my face red? When I get ready, I normally like to put a little lip balm or something of the sort as I'm getting ready to help moisturize my lips. I have no, like, I didn't have a look created, so I'm just gonna like go with the flow. I am gonna go and use the Urban Decay Smoky palette. It's been a while since I've used this palette, and it's so pretty. I think I'm just gonna kind of do like a smoky-ish type of look. Yeah, that's what I have in mind right now. I think I was blurred out for a second, but now I'm just gonna go in with my little Persona palette and take a neutral like brown shade. One of these ones over here, probably this one, just to start off. Anyways, this is not a tutorial, so I'm not gonna like explain everything, but catching that darn thing was on a whole nother level. Like, I never wanted to catch it, and I did end up, and it just was a little bit worse for me. Thankfully, it wasn't like crazy serious. It just kept me down for a little bit, kept me in bed for a while, and the first couple of days, I didn't even know I had it, and then I started not feeling well. It started with like a really serious headache, and I wasn't feeling well. Then it got me, and then I was on a lot of like Tylenol. And the first 3 days when I was on the Tylenol, I felt fine. I felt like, okay, this is not bad. Like, I'll get over this in a couple days. I'll be back to norm and start my new year, and it'll be fine. So first couple days was like that. And then it like really hit me. So I think it took me like probably like 3 days before I actually realized I was sick. And then I took the Tylenol, and like another couple days, and then it really, really, really hit me. And my head congestion was the worst. It was just so horrible. I just wanted it to go away, and nothing would stop it. And I was stuffy, like I had chills. My skin was so sensitive. Everything smelled for me. Everything stank. Like, every little like scent, it just, I could not, like everything smelled to me. And it just took so long, and I just thought, oh my gosh, is it gonna last forever? And then I got the cough towards the end, and I'm still dealing with that. Like, I didn't like have shortness of breath per se, but I couldn't really be active because then I would get shortness of breath. So it was manageable, but it sucked. But finally, like once I got over all of that, it was a lot better, thankfully. And now I just hope I never get it again, because it's just, no. If you can avoid getting it, please do. Anyway, so that was literally how my year started. So far, I have been back to work. That's literally been my life. It's just me working, and I haven't gone out or anything. So tonight, me and a couple of friends are gonna have girls' night, and we are going to this place. It's in the touristy part of Orlando, on I Drive. It's called the Hampton Social, and there's a couple of these places like in different states, and then a couple in Florida. So I've been to this one several times, and I really love it. I love the vibe, the ambience, especially for brunch. It is a really great place for brunch. They have really pretty drinks and stuff like that. So we decided to go, and I am excited. I cannot wait for how it's gonna be. Then we're probably gonna hit up another place like nearby afterwards and just hang out a bit. It's always nice to get out, because for a while I started to feel down. I don't know if it's in part to, you know, the thing that will remain nameless. Just being sick from that. It definitely messed with my mind, because for when I was stuck in my bed, I was in my room, like, just, you know, I didn't want to get my family sick. But my dad did catch it, but he got over it a lot quicker than I did, and my mom thankfully did not catch it. But I was just like stuck in there, and my mind started, you know, when you're alone with yourself, you just start like thinking all these things, and like, yeah, it definitely played a part. And I just like, I didn't even want to go to work. Like, it was that serious. Like, I was like, I don't want to work anymore. Like, I'm over this. Like, not what is life, but like, why do I have to work? Like, why do I have to need money? And why do I have to have bills? And like, you know, it's just life stuff. And that's just kind of where my head was going. It was weird. But it was kind of nice when I did go back to work, though, because it kind of like forced me to, you know, okay, realize, hello, like, life still happening, and I need to work to make some money. And just like getting back out there and being social with people, that definitely did help. I did start off the year with the idea of like, I wanted to be around some of my friends more. And so I had actually made plans with 2 of my girlfriends, and then that fell through because I got sick. So when my other friends decided to do this, I was like, yes, especially since I love the Hampton Social. I'm pretty sure they have it in, I think it's Chicago, and I want to say Nashville. I don't know. Just Google the Hampton Social, and you can find different locations. It's a really nice place. When I've gone like earlier in the day, not early in the day, but like afternoon time, they have had like live musicians come in there and play. It's pretty nice. I really like it. Sometimes if you use your finger, you'll get more pigmentation, which I feel with this particular shadow, it doesn't really transfer that well with the brush, but it's a lot better with the finger. Oh my gosh, guys, I see a really long gray hair just sticking right out. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. You probably can't see it, but now I'm gonna do eyeliner. I think that looks good so far. So next, I usually like to go on to my face. I'm going to use my Dior Forever. There was another one. It's like the replacement, but it also has SPF. So the guy convinced me and I got it. So it was basically this one, but it has SPF, and there's two different finishes. There's a matte and like a more dewy finish. I did end up getting dewy, even though I love wearing matte foundations. But it's actually really light. We tried it out and it's very light, and you can build it up to a more fuller coverage. I think it markets as a medium coverage foundation. I am gonna try it out. So one of these days, like maybe this week sometimes, I will be trying it out and like going to work and just kind of seeing how it lasts throughout the day. I feel like this particular one does kind of break up, especially if you have oily skin, like in your T-zone, it kind of breaks up here. So that's one thing I don't like about it, but overall I love it, and I've always repurchased it because I love it so much, and I just deal with the with that part of it. I think it's just such an easy foundation to work with. This is a full coverage. It says 24-hour full coverage. It would be awesome. Like, so the video I'm thinking of doing is like a try and tested one where I try it out for the day and just kind of like check in throughout the day, so you guys can see like my thoughts throughout the day with it. Move on to concealer. I've recently been using like a dry sponge to blend out my concealer. I don't know, I know it like soaks up the product, but I've just been doing it this way and it's been working for me. So 2022, I know normally like a lot of people, which there's nothing wrong with it, set new plans and new goals like for the year, for things they want to accomplish and such. I'm not really that type of person. I don't like sit and plan or like create vision boards or anything like that. I kind of just go with the flow. But of course, like there are things that I like kind of set things that I want to do, or places I want to go, or, you know, like maybe travel more, or maybe spend more time, like, you know, on something I want to do, or like make more YouTube videos. I do have those types of goals, but it's nothing that I like write down. Do you guys set goals and plans? I mean, I think it is really like healthy, and it makes you more organized when you can like plan out some things and like write down. I do like writing things down. Like I do have a planner, but I tend to like one moment I'll be into it, next second I'm not, and then I'll pick it back up, and it's kind of like a routine of like going back and forth with the planner. I think it is good because what I've learned is that when you write something down and you visually see it, it kind of helps you more to try to check that off your box. And it's like a mental reminder of like, hey, you wrote this down, you wanted to do this, like you should like work towards it. You know, it might not happen within the year, it might take, you know, a couple years or whatever, it might take some time, but as long as you can see it and focus on that, you know, goal of yours, you're more likely to achieve it. When you just have a thought and, you know, you forget about things and you move on, next thing you know, it's like 6 months later and you're like, oh crap. But if you can write it down and see it, I think that's good. I've tried to tell myself to do this more, but it has been something that I find hard to do. I mean, not hard, but I don't know. I guess I'm just lazy. I don't know. Like, just being honest. Like, there are things I see and I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. This year, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set my mind to this. I'm going to focus on this. And then, you know, as humans, it is normal to like get off track or like get disappointed and like want to give up. But sometimes we have to push through. Like, for the last several years, I've been, and this is just something personal for me, I have been wanting to lose weight. And I've done different things where I've had a trainer, I've worked out with a friend, I've tried doing my own workouts at home. I've gone to the gym, and it has not been easy. And there were points and times where I did make progress, and then times where I didn't. And when I didn't, that's what got me the most disappointed. I think of all the different things I've tried, the easiest thing for me has been when I have a workout buddy. I feel like when I did have my friend that I was working out with, I felt like over the course of like several months, I did see a difference within my body and like my clothes and things. And I found it easier to work out because it was like fun. It was like us meeting up and getting together and catching up for the week and like doing our workouts. And so it was more motivating that way versus me doing it on my own. So it's good to like learn things that you prefer. And I really wish we could continue, but just, you know, as life goes on, you know, people have different things that they have to do, busy work, distance. For us, it was a distance because we don't live like right close to each other. So it was getting to be a lot, just like driving across town twice a week on both ends. So we did rotate, like, you know, one time by me, one time by her. But it did get to be a lot, especially now with gas prices like being so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that does play a factor. So we stopped. This was a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed being able to do that. So I wish that I could find another gym buddy. But I also have not been to the gym as well. It's been frozen for the last couple years because of the whole, you know, that thing. I'm just a little nervous, you know, because people are working out, they're sweating, they're like leaving body sweat on the machine. Sometimes people don't wipe it and stuff. So that just gets me a little bit like, eh. So I was trying to look for a different gym recently because the one I go to is really crowded. And it was a little too small and like it was really expensive. They had all these different fees. Like the monthly fee is not bad, but all the other fees, I'm just like, why? Like there's not even another gym nearby that's like larger that I could go to instead. Okay, so I have no idea where this video stopped. It stopped recording at some point. I don't think it was that long ago, but I'm not even sure what the last thing I said what got cut off. So I was just talking about fitness and like just being proactive and like focusing a day at a time and just not being discouraged. And then I also shared this little heat pad here. I don't know if I got it, but this is from Amazon. And I was just kind of talking about sometimes we can get caught up and overspend. And my tip is I just kind of like leave things in my cart that I want and just like question, like go maybe a couple days and just see, do I really need this? Am I going to use it? Is it just going to sit there? Just kind of think about it. And sometimes that helps me not to buy things. But I also was saying that I really love watching Amazon finds or Amazon favorites videos on YouTube. And I think you can find some of the best and interesting things there. Some things that you thought you may not need because thanks to my sister-in-law, I discovered this one. But that's what I was saying. And I am just going to leave my hair straight. But I'm going to go and put my dress and put the jewelry and all that stuff, and I will be back to show you guys the final look. And here is the dress of the night. I got this really pretty lace eyelet style of dress from Express. It was actually on clearance. It's on clearance right now, and I don't think there's a lot left. There's also a wine colored one as well, but I think the black, the last time I checked, there was all sizes available except for the wine colored dress. But I love like the details and the cutout. I'm wearing this long earring that I got from my cousin's jewelry store. It is in another country, so if you check out her Instagram, which I'll list here on the video, you can order from her. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful piece, and she gets new stuff in all the time. Makeup is done. I think I am gonna stick with the half up, half down, just because I want my earrings to show. And then heels, I'm not wearing these. I think I'm gonna do some nude heels. I was thinking about boots because it is kind of chilly and I could wear tights, but I really don't want to wear tights with my dress. It's like the one time I get to go out, whatever. So I think I'm just gonna wear nude heels. If not, I'm gonna wear black little like booty style heels that don't really look like booties, but they are. So I'm thinking about wearing these because they do have a heel to them. They're suede. I got these at Macy's a long time ago. So that's kind of like the boot style. I do have this one, but I think it would go, but this shoes is not comfortable. So I usually wear that when I get to sit down a lot. My next option is going to be this one here. It's nude. It's not too high. It does get a little uncomfortable, but I can manage with it. Otherwise, I do have these, but these are actually taller, and I can't really walk in these, so I'm not gonna go for those. I think I am gonna go with this one. I'm not sure. It's either this or the black one. It is kind of chilly, and it is getting chillier as the evening goes, so I might change my mind before I walk out the door, but that is the look for tonight. So decisions. I'm trying to decide what bag to take, and I think I'm just going to take this little black crossbody because it has enough space for me, if I can open it, to fit like my phone and then like other little makeup or whatever I want to take, and it's not too heavy. I was thinking of like doing one of these little wristlets, but I don't know. I want to be able to put my phone in my bag, so I don't know. I haven't worn a wristlet in so long, so I think I'm going to stick with the bag and just take this. I do have a smaller one up here, but it's a little too small. My phone is too big now because I have the Pro Max, the 12 Pro Max. So this is the next smallest one that will go with the black, and I won't have to hold anything, so I'm going to go with this. Okay, so I am done with the look. I added some earrings. I'm just going to put lipstick. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, which everyone is obsessed with. I feel like everyone on YouTube. It is really just like the perfect shade of like pink, and it really goes with a lot of different skin tones, so I love it. I'm gonna take this. I do have a mini version, so I am gonna take that with me, and my dress I just showed you guys. I really love this little puff right here. I am excited for tonight, and I cannot wait. So right now it is 4:35. and I have to meet them at 5:30. So I'm gonna leave my house in just a couple of minutes once I decide what shoes I'm gonna wear. Then we're going to head on our way. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. It was really fun to make, and it's been such a long time, so I am glad if you are watching. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around, and I hope that you have a great start to your new year, even if it hasn't been, kind of like how mine is. February is a new month. Every day is a new day. You get to remake your day and make it a better one, and focus on the positive things, and just keep your head up. And if you're someone of the faith, just, you know, lean into God. He's there. He's always going to be there for you, whether you believed or not. Like, just know that God cares about you regardless, no matter who you are, where you are. I think it's important to have faith and spirituality in your life, just because in times when it's really tough and like you feel you're getting into a place where you might get depressed or stuff like that, it's hard to get out of those places when you have no one to go to. And so for me, it's like being able to know that God's there and being able to just go to him whenever I need to just really helps me personally. That's just my 2 cents. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome to the fam. And let's get going to girls' night.